What's up, party people? My name is Octavion, and today we're going to go over. Actually, I'll just explain in a minute. So, today is my official first day of had some other people's may not, but it is my official first day of classes, and I had to look over the syllabus for some stuff, and I realized that there's a lot of stuff that you need to do classes, which is crazy. Like, you already pay your tuition, you already pay your fees, you already pay your room, your board, you already pay your dining plan, all that good stuff, right? And then they say, okay, we're gonna throw on more money than you need. You need money to access these homework softwares. You need money for your textbooks. You need money for this specific application that or this specific software to be able to do the kind of problems that you're going to need for this class. Unnecessary that they just make you buy, and it's like hidden fees until you get in the class, until you already signed up and everything. So it's crazy. But for me, I am focusing on textbooks. The software stuff, you can definitely find resources to get it, hack it, or not hack it, but get it for free. Like, you can definitely find ways to get the software that you need for free, but I don't know what those are, and I don't know how ethical those ways of getting it is, so I'm not promoting it necessarily. But for getting textbooks, this is the video for that. So without further ado, I'm telling y'all how I get textbooks for my classes and how I try to save money, whether it be getting for cheap or getting them for free. So let's get into it. So I'll begin the process by simply Googling the ISBN number or the title of the book. So for my chemistry stuff, I will Google that, and on Google it will pull up a list on the top of all the things that are matching to it. I'll just go down that list. Just go down, see if there's anything that stands out as really low priced or cheap, or even free. And then following that, I will go down the actual links. So to see, or the actual web pages to see what they have. And I did that yesterday, and I was able to find my inorganic chemistry textbook for free. The exact edition that I needed. It was a PDF, and it was very convenient because that textbook is a few $100s. So I definitely was not paying for it. So definitely not paying that much money for it, I'll say. So that was a very good come up, and that is the first thing I use is Google. Always just Google the ISBN, Google the title, author, something along those lines, and just start searching Google for the web pages, and you're likely to find something. You likely have a variety of things that you can find, and don't just stop on the first page, because that is also a common mistake. If you stop on the first page, you are not looking hard enough. Keep going, go to the second, third, fourth page, because you still may find something there, and it may be the deal. It just may not be processing, or it may not be ranking as high in Google SEO for their for the textbook specifically, but it could be the textbook that you need, and it could just be for a cheaper price. So make sure to do that. Second thing that I do to find textbook, or to get cheap textbooks, is I look for local bookstores. Of course, you do it online too. You can check to see what they have, but a lot of smaller local bookstores, they if you call them, you can ask them to just search up the title or the ISBN number, and they also may have it for a cheap price as well, because a lot of people in your area may also have it, and just sold it to the bookstore to get rid of it. So that is another possible option, which will also lead me to the third one. But just calling up your local bookstores around you, you will be able to find something, or at least you should be able to find something that will be very beneficial for your class, and it has the specific edition as well. 3, when I was foreshadowing to, is the Facebook Marketplace, right? Because you join these Facebook groups for your college, typically, you want to meet people, so you join the Facebook Marketplace, the Facebook groups, and you can look on the Facebook groups, the private groups, because a lot of people are selling books, textbooks, calculators, all that good stuff on these specific group pages. So, and they go to your college, so of course they're more likely to have the specific textbooks and everything that you need and specific materials that you need. So definitely check there, because it's done it usually for cheap, and it's usually in pretty decent condition. The condition is good enough where you can use it. So definitely check there, and then also just the plain open marketplace, because it searches in your area. So it can be random people that have the same textbook or same things that you need, materials that you need, and it could just be found in your general area. And both of those I've used before to find textbooks that I needed, and I just was able to ask, and it ended up being like very beneficial. It was a really simple transactions, very cordial and everything, and in both cases, I got what I needed, and it was a lot cheaper than buying it brand new or renting it from Amazon or something, which is not a bad idea. Sometimes Amazon does come in clutch, and they do have very good deals. Sometimes they have very good deals on rentals and stuff, because I have rented on Amazon before, because the book that I needed was not very popular, and Amazon had it for very cheap as a rental. So that is something as well. But in other cases, I think that if you can find like the previous things that I mentioned, like the free PDF, free online, or looking through Google, or going to Facebook Marketplace, or just like you going to the local bookstore, you can use those, and those are likely going to be better options than the other general Amazon buying. The last method, number 4, is to check libraries, right? Check libraries is something that may go over people's heads sometimes, but it's very useful, because I just did that, and I was able to find a book that I needed for one of my classes. If you just go on your library's webpage, your local libraries, like your school library, you can do that, and use their software to look at libraries, or you can just look at the main library in your town or your city or wherever you're at, and see their main public library, and see if they have it as well, because both may have it, and they may be in stock. I know you probably likely have to do that earlier, because students like to do that. Other students may be thinking the same thing that you are, and it's free, so you're already you're not really spending any money on it. It's just a rental for the semester. So you can look at that, and then sometimes the libraries do have the rental PDF downloads as well. So you can also try to find that from the library. But definitely try to look on your local library's websites, and that is also a very strong candidate for getting textbooks at discounted or free price rates. So, and those are my main methods to do it. There's other ones. There's these different websites that you can use. I don't know all of them. I know one was Library Genesis. That's one of them. And it's they have tons of free textbooks. It may technically be pirated. I don't know. I never used them. I never I never found any textbooks that I needed on those kinds of websites. But I do know that that they are out there, so you are able to find some of them if you try to. And then especially if you look at Reddit pages, for textbooks, there's tons of if you just go to Reddit and then just go to look up textbooks or something like that, textbook search, free textbooks, whatever, you'll be able to find tons of links of different kinds of books, different kinds of textbooks that you need or that you're looking for, and different kinds of editions and stuff. Also, one side note, definitely ask your professor if you need the newest edition or that specific edition in the syllabus, because you may not, and like an older version may suffice, and it may be so much cheaper or even free, which happened to me again with one of my chemistry textbooks. And it was like, yeah, you get this old model, or you can get this model specifically, which he said. But then it was like, what if we get this model that's like 3 editions older? It was like, yeah, I mean, that works. And that's the thing. If you ask them and they say it works, then you fine. You don't like that's the main thing. It's like you just have to ask, because sometimes they won't even tell you if you don't bring it up. So yeah, but that's the video. Thank you all for watching. Bonus one. Ask your classmates and peers. That is also another one that I really found to be helpful, because a few of them, like doing all the methods that I did, I couldn't find anything on my own accord. But talking to different kids in the class and asking them, they said, "Oh, I found this for $5 here," or "I found this PDF right here," and then they'll share the link with me, like. And yeah, it's nothing out of my pocket. So like, definitely asking your classmates or people that you know that took the class before, asking around, like just like that, like you'll be able to find a lot of other a lot of the textbooks there as well doing that. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Y'all have been doing a really good job of promoting the content. I've been seeing a lot of progress in my channel, so thank you all for that. Yeah, so I'll catch y'all later. Peace.